Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And good morning. It is a beautiful morning this morning. I get to be here with you this morning. Stanley's traveling. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my phone right now. And I'm going to go ahead and share this video, this prayer time, with everybody on my wall. And as I always do, I invite you to do the same, because you never know when you might reach somebody that really needed the moments here, little moments of stillness. Hello, Cherie. Good morning. D-Ray. Good morning. Grand Rising. So nice. We're seeing folks joining in. Nicole from Vegas. Teresa from San Diego. Feels good this morning to be out here at my tree. Ooh. Hello, Kimba. Sharon from Florida. Curtis in here from Alberta. Good morning. Christy from Sacramento. And you can put your prayer requests in there, and keep in mind your requests can have a vision for your life. But the best thing is to ask, what's God's vision for me? So in our prayer requests, let's remember gratitude. Let's remember affirming a feeling we have of abundance, a feeling we have of wellness, perfect health, and perfect healing. Remember this with our words as well as with our thoughts, because truly, everything we think, say, and do is what we have and what we will get more of. So, let's see. Dorothy, good morning. Keisha, Valerie, hello. South Africa, spreading across the world here. Sally's in Michigan. Dorothy's in Michigan. Iwa from Seattle. Good morning. Cynthia, love to you as well. Mona, Georgia. Portia, tuning in from Oregon. Rebecca from Oakland. Christy, Sacramento. People from all over the place here. All right. Well, as I said, I'm here for Stanley today. My name is Kelwin Hagen. And I am so blessed to be able to be here for this morning with us. So, the wise ones, Kelwin and Tree. Love from Marinda. Thank you, Mary Jo. Prayers for a total and complete physical healing. Okay. Focus on it. Be grateful for your body. Grateful for your body's ability. Grateful for knowing that everything taking place in your body is taking. My video blinks in and out now and then. Okay, well, again, Kelwin Hagen is who I am. I'm here in Los Angeles. I have the joy of bringing the prayer forth this morning. And I'm going to be reading from the Four Agreements. And I chose this book because it's what I'm doing in my book club, which I do on Thursday nights. And we read a chapter of the book, and then we have a rather wonderful discussion about that chapter. And we're actually going to be reading the first agreement, which is, I'm going to read something from the start of that today on that. Now, if you're interested in joining us for the book club, there is no set cost. It's by love donation. And you can find it on the pinned post on my Facebook wall. There's a post there that's pinned for the book club. And the link is there, and you can just join us. It's at 6:30 Thursday nights, we would love to have you there. Also, I invite you to tune in at agapelive.com. There's so many things going on at Agape, from classes to workshops to the 21-day programs. They've got one going now. I think it's going to be coming to an end shortly. And please join us on Sundays. Sunday, there's 3 services. There's an early morning 6:45 meditation service where you get a little bit of a lesson, a Dharma lesson from Reverend Michael or whoever else may be there that day. And then there's the meditation service for the 8:30 service, followed by this service. And then at 11 o'clock, there's another meditation service, a little meditation, followed by another service brought to you by practitioners. It's a wonderful way to spend your Sunday morning. And if you're in LA or anywhere near LA, go on out your door and come on over and be here live with us. It's amazing. It's so gorgeous. All right, so Tahita, good morning. Celeste, good morning. Charlotte, good morning. Love and consciousness, yes. Philip, hello. Nice to have you with us from Las Vegas. Scott, good morning. I will watch replay later. We'll keep it live on for a while. Okay. Pray for your sister, that she is prayed for and held in the consciousness of God, where she is one and the same. Rebecca, good morning. Prayers for Uncle Lester as he gets ready to transition from this body. May he feel peace and unconditional love. The blessings, Uncle Lester, as you move on to your next journey. May it be fruitful and joyful. Amen. Grand Rising. Shani. Okay. Prayers for Thanksgiving, divine health manifestation as my body temple. Yes. So grateful for this in every day, moment, and every breath. Yes. Okay. Prayers for clarity and focused attention. Mona, clarity. Sometimes clarity is just realizing we already know what we need to know. And the biggest thing that we have to for advancing and growing spiritually is letting go. Sometimes people mistake clarity for a clear understanding of every detail. It's not. The clarity is simply knowing this is not serving me. I need to release it and let it go and move into a different vibration in my life. So clarity, think about it, meditate on it, fall back in it, and then just let it go. Let it go. Blessed morning and lots of love from San Diego. Hi, Marcy. Thank you. Grateful and thankful to be present right here, right now. Yes, Tracy. Grateful for answered prayer. Yes. I feel so blessed right now. So, 4 agreements. Page 25, chapter 2, which is where they're talking about the first agreement. The first agreement in this amazing little tiny powerful book is be impeccable with your word. The first agreement is the most important one and also the most difficult one to honor. It is so important that with just this first agreement, you will be able to transcend to the level of existence I call heaven on earth. The first agreement is to be impeccable with your word. It sounds very simple, but it is very, very powerful. The human mind is like a fertile ground where seeds are continually being planted. The seeds are opinions, ideas, and concepts. You plant a seed, a thought, and it grows. The word is like a seed, and the human mind is so fertile. The only problem is that too often it is fertile for the seeds of fear. Every human mind is fertile. You know what? I made a mistake. I skipped over. I am going backwards again. And I am going to go and just start over. I went 2 pages and I'm missing the start of the chapter. Yeah. The first agreement is the most important one and also the most difficult one to honor. It is so important that with just this first agreement, you will be able to transcend to the level of existence I call heaven on earth. The first agreement is to be impeccable with your word. It sounds very simple, but it is very, very powerful. Why your word? Your word is the power that you have to create. Your word is the gift that comes directly from God. The Gospel of John in the Bible, speaking of the creation of the universe, says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word is God." Through the Word, you express your creative power. It is through the Word that you manifest everything, regardless of what language you speak. Your intent manifests through the Word. What you dream, what you feel, and what you really are will all be manifested through the Word. The Word is not just a sound or a written symbol. The Word is a force. It is the power you have to express and communicate, to think, and thereby to create the events in your life. You can speak. What other animal on the planet can speak? Word is the most powerful tool you have as a human. It is the tool of magic. But like a sword with 2 edges, your word can create the most beautiful dream, or your word can destroy everything around you. One edge is the misuse of the word, which creates a living hell. The other edge is the impeccability of the word, which will only create beauty, love, and heaven on earth. Depending on how it is used, black magic. That's why when you write a word out, they call it spelling. And when they talk about casting a spell, it's words and how the words are used. Tahita, I see your prayer for perfect healthness and wellness, healing for your body temple. Property abundance, financial freedom, and all needs met in all aspects of your life. Absolutely, it is done. I may be frozen for a moment, Patricia, but I'm still here and it's still flowing, and it should unfroze momentarily. Healing for Cece, yes. Okay. I'll be going back over all of these comments and holding them in my thoughts, my prayers, and indeed my words today. So much love. So, be impeccable with your word. So let's take a moment now. Let's relax into prayer. And as we relax into prayer, let's start with 3 nice deep breaths. 3 3 breaths. I'm telling you, 3 breaths are like magic. Just a magic amount of time to breathe in the love of God, and breathe out the love of self, which is indeed the love of God. Conscious breathing. How many times a day do I just stop and take 3 conscious breaths to bring me back to this moment out of whatever frustrating moment I may be experiencing, bringing me back to here and now. filled with gratitude this morning. I'm filled with gratitude when I woke up this morning and I got to just lie there, in bed and meditate a little while and allow myself to just be still in a conscious state. I am grateful that I had the company of my kiddies this morning. I am grateful that today I get to be here with my son so I can take and run him around on appointments he's got. I am grateful for the life that is lifing through and as me. I am grateful for each and every one of us here on this prayer circle, in this prayer circle. I am grateful for each and every person, each and every word, each and every thought, each and everything that people are being grateful for. I am grateful for all that you are grateful for. I am grateful for your perfection. I am grateful for your peace. I am grateful for you, period. Knowing that everything is really is. Oh man, whenever I think that, it always relaxes me. It's like a third breath. That everything is one thing. Life-lifing. Life-lifing is the only thing taking place anywhere. Life-lifing. This is what God is. Life creating life, creating life, creating life. Love is the creative power of the universe, and everything is God. Everything is love. We get to choose how we use this love in the creation of the world, but make no mistake, it is the only source and it is the only destination. There is nothing else. Nothing else. Life, God, nature. Whatever name you want to give it. My tree behind me, this tree is God. My feet planted firmly on the ground, that's the feet of God placed on God. It's all God. Knowing this to be the absolute truth, I take a look within. And I look within myself, and all I see looking back at me is the lifing of God. That is what and who I am. Everything is God. Then there's no way that I am not this awesome power that is all power of all things. I am the divine nature that is life-lifing. That is who I am. It is what I am. Always, in all ways. This is truth of me. This is truth of we. You. Each and every one of us. Human. Everything is God, and you are everything. Oh, imagine the power that you have being the one thing that is all things. So as we move forward, knowing that we are the living life of God, knowing that this living life of God is manifesting as us, and everything that we think, say, and do is a creative force of God, creating just the world that we need to see. So as I take another deep breath, and I look at the world, and I see so much compassion, so much love everywhere on this planet. I look at a tree and I see pine needles everywhere, so many of them that are just there, breathing in the sun and breathing in the air. I see and know that that tree is an example of the abundance of all things in my life. Because my life is the life of God. Our life is the life of God. when I look around the world and I see people all over the world doing things. When there's an earthquake, thousands of people move in to find the people in the rubble. I see the love that's taking place every time something like that happens. In war-torn areas, I see people flocking. Love and compassion are in abundance. I take another deep breath, knowing that here in this country and in every country all around the world, that in each and every person, each and every leader of our world, each and every leader of our nations, there is a purpose to each and everything that's taking place as they bring forth more and more awake awareness of who and who we are. There are no mistakes. There are lessons. Lessons we learn, and that's what we are here to do. What I am here to do, I am here to listen to the body of the world, to listen to the body of my family, to listen to the body of my city, to listen to my actual body as it talks to me, slowing me down in one part of my life so that I can focus on other things in my life. Each and everything taking place in my body, in our bodies, is taking place specifically for a reason. So I go into these places in my body that may be hurting, and I suggest and strongly suggest, go into these places and ask, what spirit, what love, what abundance, what God, what do you have for me in this moment, right here, right now? Ask not for specific things. Ask, what is this gift you are bringing to me? How can I best manifest the gift that you are bringing? What do I need to release and let go of in order for this gift to be the life of the world? What do I need to release? What am I holding on to that is keeping me from advancing to the next level of perfection in the spiritual life of God that I am? So rather than asking, what can the world do for me? Asking, what is the world doing for me? And as I take another breath, and I think back and I know and I focus on and I know that the perfection of God is taking place in each and every one of us. Everybody out here that is having any physical ailments or these things, right now, the life of God is happening inside your body as you. And each and everything taking place is a healing adventure in the love that is life-lifing. I know this to be the truth for me. I know this to be the truth for my shoulder. I know this to be the truth for my life. And if it's the truth for my life and there's nothing special about me, I know this to be the truth for all life. All life is living in the abundance that is God. Just look around. That field of grass, abundance of it. Just look around. See it in everybody that you look at. See and know that those are the eyes of God looking back at you. You are the eyes of God looking out at everybody else. You are the angel that is the answer to somebody else's prayer. You are the service that lifts the world to a higher level of vibration. I stop looking outside and I look from within. I look within, where everything I need, lifing goes ahead of me, providing me all I need before I even know I need it. I may never know I needed it. I may never understand it. But it is clear to me, clear, with infinite clarity, that it is what I needed when I needed it. And I give thanks for this. I give thanks for the freedom of knowing that God is, I am. You are, we are. And I let it go. I let it go. I stopped trying to understand every detail. I stopped trying to think everything is going to look perfect on a human level. I just look at it and I let it go. I let go of all the fear. I let go of all the doubt. I let go of all the abundance. I let go of all the love. I let go of all the peace. I let it all go, knowing that it is done. It is done. It is done. And my very act of letting go makes it so. And so it is. Amen. Oh. I am blessed. Excuse me. You're welcome, Shirla. Mona, amen. You're welcome. And so I allow all this good to be. So be it. Amen. Yes, Kay. Aham, thank you. You're welcome, Aham. Kathy Hart, thank you. Non-judgmental, non-resistance, non-attachment. Yes, Kevin, absolutely. Allah Akbar. Amin. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you, Tahida. Amen. Aseh. So I'll be going through all of these and holding each and every one of these powerful words that you guys are typing into here. You folks are filling these comments with so much love and positivity, because we create what we radiate. Today I move forward in love, being of service and knowing. And also, hey, for you folks that don't remember this, I'm Kelwin Hagen. You can find me on Facebook here, Kelwin, Kelwin, Hagen, Hagen. And I am an Agape licensed spiritual practitioner. And to me, that means I'm here for we. So if anybody needs to be called for a private prayer, sessions, to talk about anything, I am here. And that might be exactly what I need when you make the call. I do a book club on Thursday nights, and on Monday nights I'm doing it by subscription. We're doing a discussion that right now we're actually discussing and doing life visioning. We're discussing the book and going into detail on what it all means. Agape is here for you. Go to agapelive.com. You can find their phone number. You can call them. They'll take your call. Life is a beautiful thing. Know it and allow it. So much of what we think is stuff we need to force is not stuff we need to force. It's just life we need to allow. I love every one of you, and I just want to say peace and have an absolutely bodacious day.